account. Add new account. Ayan. Credit or debit. Ano lang natin. Kasi credit or debit lang. To quick pay kasi yung card nyo. Try lang natin.
Try, oo.
No harm in trying. Card. Ito yung name mo. May ginagamit mo sa card. Yan ang name sa card mo.
Sorry na gumagamit.
10,000.
Ay, 1,000. Akala ko 1,000.
7,000. 015. 56. Sabihin mo na pwede. Kasi yung card. Kailangan ko yung card. Kailangan yung expiry date at saka yung CVV. Pati
Yung CBB ko, yung CBB number 575.
575. Expiry date ng card. Kailangan.
STC?
Hindi.
SNB?
Hindi yung sa SNB ang bigay mo sa akin. Dali mo yung sa SNB. Ano? Ikot pa ako sa kanin.
Kukuha ko na.
Nalipicturean ko sa kaibigan ko. Abot mo sa akin yan. Yung steak. Okay na. Yung abot ko siya. Sabi ko steak ang ulam ko. Wow. Ay Kiko. Thank you Kiko. Andito na ako sa bahay ng boss ko. Dito na ako dumiretso kaysa bumalik ng opisina. Buksan mo ulit. Patingin. Yung SMB. Hindi pwede.
Hindi pwede?
Hindi pwede kasi wala kang CVV. Hindi siya magagamit. Kailangan mo ng CVV ng katulad dito sa STCP.
Okay na.
So hindi nyo pwedeng palagyan.
Hindi nga sabi nga nila, hindi pwede.
Hindi pwede. Ang pwede nyo gawin actually, magbukas ka ng bagong card. Wala namang problema. Bagong SMB na hindi
Hindi pwede.
Pag lumabas kayo, pwede naman. Pag ka.
Hindi pwede yung card namin.
Pupunta ka ng bangko ka mo.
Hindi pwede yung card natin. Anong kailangan?
Hindi credit card. Wala akong credit card, Kiko. Ito yung card nung card nung
Good pay.
staff ng boss ko. Hindi ako nag-credit card, Kiko. Yan ang hindi ko ginagawa, ang kumuha ng credit card. Kasi it's just additional expenses ang credit card. Kaya hindi tayo nag-credit card. Calorie. Manage. Pautang size 10. Pautang din ako size 8. Ako size 8. Maglatag ka na ng banig. Matulog ka na. Gabi na. Anong oras na ba dyan sa'yo? Akin ng PM. Waistline size 32. Sana all. Sana all, Kiko. May kasamang waistline. T-shirt pa. Isama mo pa yung t-shirt. Isama mo pa yung t-shirt, Kiko. Para kumpleto. T-shirt, extra large, large. Dati ko na ngayon Kanina naman matutuwa ka. Ako binigyan niyo ng pagkain. Ako namigay ng pagkain. Namigay ko ng pagkain dun sa, yung tira namin sopas. Binigay ko dun sa katulong ng pasyente ko. Kasi, hindi siya binibigyan ng pagkain ng amo niya. Pinagdadamutan sila.
Pilipina rin.
Pilipina. Kababayan mo. Kababayan mo.
Kalahi ko.
Kalahi mo. Kababayan ko din pala yun. Kalahi mo.
Kababayan.
Hindi siya... Minsan nakikipag-away daw siya para doon lang sa kanin na tinagod. Tinabi na pala sa kanila tapos biglang kinuha ng amo. Binitbit. Madam, sa amin yun. Magiging pag ano daw siya. Eh, kanina nakita ni Madam na, first time ako kasi nung nagkwento siya nung Wednesday, alam mo yun, sabi ko, di bale, lagi kami may extra food sa bahay. Sabi ko, lagi akong binibigyan ng mga pagkain ng pasyente ko. Itatabi ko na para sa'yo, sabi ko. Kaya dala ko sa kanya kanina, kapsa, sopas, yung natira naming, pinagprito ko din siya para meron siya. Yung tuyo, di ba meron akong pinost na nagbigay sa amin ng tuyo. Sinali ko na siya sa pagprito ng tuyo. Kayo wag na, kasi namigay ako sa iba. Iba yung binigyan ko. Hindi po, bigay ako ng tuyo, at saka sopas, at saka kanin. Kasi nagsopas yung roommate ko. Yung roommate ko, pag ayaw niya na yung food, hindi na yan kakainin. So, ibig sabihin, pwede na ipamigay. Trabaho ko, taga-pamigay ako. Dati hindi siya binibigyan ko iba. Eh ngayon, sa kanya naman ako naawa. Siya naman binibigyan ko. Si Sarah. May mga amo talaga madami, grabe.
Talaga, ang karamihan yan, yung mga Saudi.
Pero ang trabaho niya, pasyente lang. Pero kinuha siya, DH. Pero pasyente lang kanya. Yun lang din ang maganda. Wala siya, hindi siya nagtatrabaho sa bahay.
Ay, hindi sa bahay.
Yung iba, pas kawawa. Nagtrabaho na sa buong bahay, nag-aalaga pa ng
Bata.
pasyente.
Oo.
So, trabaho na ng caregiver, trabaho pa ng katulong, doble-doble. Lalo sahod, madaming matatalinong S. Kukuha ng galing Pilipinas. Sahod lang talaga na 1.5 ng housemaid, household, pero may kasamang alaga.
Alaga, oo.
Mahirap talaga. Alam mo ba kung gano'n na ako katagal? Hi, Melvin. Kung gano'n na ako. Mag-abroad ka ni Kiko, ang hirap ng buhay sa Pilipinas. Ako nga sa tagal ko sa Saudi, hindi nga ako pumirmi sa Pilipinas kasi walang hanap buhay. Yung trabaho namin, hindi siya yung katulad sa nurse. Na pag nag-exit ka dito sa abroad, pag uwi mo, mag-apply ka na sa ospital, pwede ka na magtrabaho. Yung PT, hindi siya pang Pilipinas. Kasi sa ospital, ang kailangan lang ng PT, isa, dalawa, tama na. Kaya karamihan ng mga PT, nag-a-abroad talaga. Kasi walang good opportunity actually. May mga naging kaibigan ako, nagtayo sila ng sarili nilang clinic, hindi rin kumita, lalo na kung sa probinsya ka magbubukas. Kasi wala namang gustong magbayad ng 500 para sa PT session. Wala, hindi naman lahat mayaman. Andito na po ako sa bahay ng boss ko. Tulog pa yung boss ko. Daddy Ari, shout out. Salamat. Janet, shout out net. Dito na tayo sa bahay ng boss ko. Maaga punta ko dito. Hindi ako pwedeng mag-ano sa boss ko, Kiko, kasi wala talaga akong ballpen. Nahulog siguro doon sa bahay ng pasyente ko.
Kailangan mo ng ballpen.
Hindi, meron ako sa bag. I mean, yung gamit kong pen, nawawala. Yung ballpen ko talaga ng pang drinking. Sabi ko, ibalik mo para pag bibigay ko ulit. Yan din lalagyan. Hindi yung mapupunuan ka na baunan. Ako,
naubusan.
Ang dami ko experience na ganyan, hindi nagbabalik. So, wala na ako wala nang paglagyan. Ano ba ito? So, tinatapo ka ba ng dadal-dal? May galap shoutout ko sa inyo. Ano ko naman sa isang pen ko. Wala na naman yung pen ko. Naiinsa ko. Wala na ko ang pen. Yung bag ko, tinan mo. Yung mga, hindi ko pa naibibigay, nandito pa sa bag ko.
Ay, oh, galing Egypt.
Meron. Ang hinahanap ko, yung ballpen ko na nawala. Hinahanap ko yung mismong ballpen ko. 30.
Kapag tinanong kita, sa akin yung tanong dito, at tatanungin kita, ay puntahan at galing ng Biblia. At alam ko rin, na may kinalaman ka sa transaksyon at pagpatay sa mga pagkakas. Payag ako. Sa isang kondisyon.
Hi sis, thank you sis. Serafin, naka-live ka ba Serafin?
At siguraduhin mo,
Sige lang Kiko, mag-toothbrush ka lang Kiko.
ay babalik dito. At
Siguraduhin mo maayos yung pag-toothbrush mo ha.
walang lalabas. Kahit ano.
Sa susunod, bibitin ko na rin yung charts ko. Sana nakapag-charting na ako. Yun lang, pag-charting. Sayang yung ano ko, waiting period ko.
Wala rin naman. Ang dami mong saktan. Saan natin?
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you... Tea, gusto ko tuloy mag-tea. Makapag-tea nga, ano, sila
okay.
sila ko ng baso. Ako nagagawa. Sila ko kukuha
Ng baso?
ng baso.
Diyan.
Sana yung ginamit kong ano, yung may Egypt.
May Egypt.
Wala na yung Egypt. Wala na.
Andito, pinag-anuan ko.
Ah, nasa iyo yung
Oo,
Egypt.
nasa akin ang may Egypt.
Pili mo ako ng Egypt baso. Bakit pwede akong bumili sa ano?
Sa?
Egypt baso din sa ano, kanil-kanili.
Oo.
Pili nga ako sa susunod.
Tag 100.
Hmm?
Tag 100.
Ayan nga. Para ko lang naman yung 100 pesos.
Hmm.
Pili ako ng baso. Kung makakabalik pa ng Egypt.
Hindi, wala pang, hanggang ngayon wala pa. Hindi pa na, ano, nasa...
Ibig sabihin wala na, next year na yan. Tapos na ang Egypt niya itong taon.
Mm. Sa 2025 pa sila.
Kaya nga, next year na yan.
Mm-mm.
Sana makapag-Egypt pa bago
Mag-German.
magbakasyon ako.
Mm.
Para may ano pa, may kita.
Mm.
Hindi yan, ano to, charts ko. Listahan yun ng mga pasyente ko. Yung mga pinuntahan kong pasyente today. Si Sinur, thank you si Sinur. Naka-live ka ba si Sinur? Ang busy ko maghapon. Ilan lang yung nadalaw ko na lives. Ano yun? Ang hot water? Okay. Doon sa ano? I wanna wish you Merry Christmas. Saan ako pa ng tea?
Anong gusto mong tea?
Kanina nag-coffee na ako.
or yung pink?
Pink tea?
Paudo.
Kahit ano.
Paudo.
Kuka. Okay lang. Okay na lang. Bakit nagdikit-dikit ka? Ha?
Ano-ano sila?
Nagdikitan na silang lahat. Ayaw nilang maghiwalay. Ay, nahulog. NG, dito na ako sa bahay ng boss ko. Nakita mo ba yung caption ko? Live at the boss house. While waiting for the boss. Dito na ako sa bahay ng boss ko.
Magbaba nila ate ako. Maglilinis ako sa area ko sa taas.
Bakit hapon na?
may darating kasi sila doktora niyan, hindi namin alam kung kailan kasi itong Thursday mag-beach kami.
Sa Thursday beach niya mo.
Oh, kasi yung party sa Friday.
Sa beach. Party. Ah,
Kaya lilinisan ko yung bago kami aalis.
okay. Ayan, oh, maliit na. Okay na ba, MG? Maliit na yan, MG. Thank you, sis Puka. Buti ko ito si Puka. Supportive. Ito si MG. Hindi yan supportive. Ilan ba dapat bukol ng comment ko? I-google ko muna, ha? Nakasuot pa pala ako ng ID. At kita pa doktor, ID pa ako. Hindi naman ikaw ang sinasabi ko, Kiko. Ang sinasabi ko si MG. Nilait-lait na nga ako, hindi naman supportive yan. Nilalait-lait ako ni MG. Pinaliitan ko na yung mata ko. Hindi ko na pinalakihan. Ayan, MG, okay na ba, MG? Feliz Navidad. Wait lang, lumalaw na tayo sa mga Ay, nako. Oo, siya yun. Siya yun, Kiko. Pero Kiko, grabe yung, na ano nga lang siya na demonetize. Pero grabe ang views niya. At saka, ayan yung Kiko. Yan yung yan yung basher ko na hindi naman supportive, Kiko. Mahilig lang siya mambash. Basher ko yan ng bonggang-bongga. Pero hindi naman supportive. Siya yun, Kiko. Sa pagiging basher siya magaling, Kiko. Alam mo ba yun, Kiko? Siya yun, Kiko. Basher yan, Kiko. Pero yan si Ellie, kating ko pa yan. Pero basher yan. Kaya minsan ayoko talaga magtiwala sa mga tinuturing mong kaibigan. Kasi hindi ka talaga, hindi ka isasalba papahamak ka. Hi, Kiko. Thank you, Kiko. Niliitan ko na MG. Niliitan ko na, Maliit na yan, MG. Ano pa ba gusto mo? Hoy, ang hirap sumayaw ng nakahula-hoop. Sunga ka ba? Ang hirap kaya sumayaw, tapos nakahula-hoop ka pa. Di ka ba nag-live? Tapos na ba yung live mo? Go, magpusa ka lang. Gusto ko din manood. Manood din ako. Kaya pala. Dito kumita ang ako. Bakit ano? Hindi malamig dito, MG. Mainit dito sa mainit dito sa Jeddah. Hindi mo nga ako makikita nagja-jacket dito. Punta kayo ng dagat. Videohan mo naman ako sa dagat. Patumba. Yung patumba. Paganto. Kahit 1 minute lang. Ha? Yung dagat, ha? Or kahit yung swimming pool. Dagat na 1 minute. Swimming pool na 1 minute. Ha? Paganito. Patumba. Hindi pa tayo. Patumba. Salamat. Kasi ako kasama.
So Thursday, pwede ko naman.
Milado ko. Nag-schedule na sa akin ng roommate ko. Ay, maalis kami. Nagpapasama yung roommate ko. Yung dati kong roommate.
I used to call me your cell phone.
Hindi pa gumigising ang nanay ko.
Sino nagpiti pa lang?
Gumising na.
Sige, andito ko na. Punta na ako dun sa room. Nalilinisan ko. O kasing kasamang mag-chismis
Sila?
ate.
Wala silang problema mag-telepono. Minsan nga, dahil nag-telepono, nasunog yung pinablan.
Hindi minsan.
Chimismis. Puka. Yung isang kasama nila dito. Laging kausap yung asawa, sunog ang pinaplansya.
Opo.
Ano ba ulamin mo? Sabi yung steak na lang, pinatabi ko pa.
Hotdog. May tinapay ako. Tingin naman yung ginger. Isang dyan, tinapa ko dyan sa mall. Kasi nga, may hotdog kami.
Ako naman po pumupunta lang ako dito pag magti-treat lang ako sa boss ko. Pero kung sa Egypt, syempre magkakasama kami dahil nasa bahay lang ako. Pero pag dito, dahil wala yung mga kakilala mo, nawawala. Wala lahat yung mga kilala ka.
Wala yung mga basher ko dyan.
Wala. Wala si Adobo, wala lahat. Kasi Master Rapid, wala lahat. Nilive ko na para habang nag-iintay. Niluloko ko nga si Adobo. Pautang $10 para makasahod na. Ang sagot lagi, wala akong natas sila. Sabi ko, sige, dadalang kita natas sila. Sabi ko, sige, dadalang kita ng pagkain. Pinala ko ng tuyo, ng sopas.
Oo. Sausaw.
Kaya, may baunan ako. Shoutout sa Blondie daw. Shoutout daw sa'yo. Sabi ni Eddie Navali. Eddie Navali? Navali ka, Eddie? Ay, naku, meron din. Meron din po ka. May basher yan si Nunan. May basher yan si Tin. Ay, dahil na, baba mo para dikitan ka ni Puka. May bago tayong kaibigan dyan. Puka, dikitan mo si Tin, ha? Ipapababa ko yung bahay niya. Meron siyang channel. Hindi nga lang siya active, Puka. Dikitan niyo po si Tin. Ayan. Ay, wag mong dikitan si MG. Christine, basher yan. Si MG.
Basher din yan eh.
Oo, wag mo dikitan yan. Wag mo dikitan si MG. Basher yan. Hindi ka susuportahan yan. Wag mo yan dikitan. Baba mo yung bahay mo. Ipadikit natin kay Puka. Meron si Puka main channel at saka Puka, dalawa idikit mo ha. Itong It's Me Puka at saka si Puka mong isa. Demanding. Welcome po, Eddie. Pinaba mo na ba? Wala pa. Taga saan si Blondie? Ayoko dyan mag-pin. Tutunog na naman yung cellphone ko. Pag nag-pin, dito na lang. Taga saan taga saan ka
Korea
daw? Taga Korea daw po siya. Anyong haseo. Ay, napatay. Napatay ko.
안녕하세요, 수사님.
Ipipin ko yan po ka para madikitan mo. O, dikit na agad sa sipo ka. Balikan mo yun, Christine.
Magaling mo kayo agad-agad. Kalma lang tayo guys ha. Mag-ano lang tayo ha. Mag-chow-chow.
Matigas din ba katawan niya? Tingnan mo itong basher.
Eh, mas matigas.
Mas matigas, hindi ka siya nasama sa amin sa pagsayaw. Ayan yung mga kasama ko, yan yung mga kasama ko sa sayaw.
Di ba in-upload mo dyan yung may sayo tayo?
Ha?
Sa dagat?
Oo, meron din. Siyempre, nasa babang-baba na yun, hindi namin na pinansin.
Where's my home?
Wait, andito. I-share ko nga yung dati nating video. Share ko yun. Punta tayo. Sa US ka, Eddie.
Paano na to ah?
Oo.
Wine?
Eddie, nasa US din ako.
Paano na yan? Paraisin.
Nasa US din ako, Eddie. United States of Saudi Arabia. Inasal ka din. Manipis din pala kilay niya. Ibig sabihin, makapal din pala kilay mo. Ay,
Original po.
Original yan, virgin.
Original yan guys.
Virgin kilay yan.
At mga chismis natin guys.
Virgin kilay yan, virgin kilay.
Walang ano yan. No boyfriend since birth. Char. No bunot since birth. No bunot.
As in?
Oh,
Virgin na virgin, grabe.
hindi ako nagpapaano.
Wagas naman makatimpla ng kape.
It's not a coffee.
Hindi yan siya nagko-coffee.
It's a chocolate.
Hindi po sila pwedeng walang uniform dito. Kailangan po sila naka-uniform. Kasi yung boss gusto uniform yung mga staff niya. Ako po, bisita lang po ako sa bahay na to.
Yung iba nga, nagtatravel, naka-uniform eh. Gabi.
O sa ano
Sobra naman yun.
Oo, yung kaibigan ko, sa Riyadh siya, ano niya, prinsesa. Ano ka nagtatravel, Riyadh Jeddah, naka-uniform.
Oo naman. Hindi man lang pinag-aura yung ano niya.
Eddie na Bali, wag mo akong tinatanong. Mag-subscribe ka muna, ha? Taga saan daw si Blandy?
Ikaw tinanong din naman ako.
Kaya nga, ano ka muna dyan, bago ka magtanong. Char.
Eddie, dikita mo daw muna si Blandy bago ka magtanong. Nakapin. Nakapin si Blandy. Lahat na lang pinansin mo, MG. Apaka-basher mo talaga.
Mga
Kawa.
umiyak niyan.
Ikaw basher ka Basher. Time out ko ang basher. Kala mo time out ka Kala mo basher ka Okay mood na namin today?
Ha?
Okay mood na namin. Okay na namin today.
Okay ba yung kapon? Yung talagang dun sa kausap niya yun? Yung gabi, okay naman na. Yung after. Kung makalma na sila parehas.
Nataray si Blandy. Gusto ko yan. Sabi ni Eddie. Si Aya di na nabali.
Ay, di na bale.
Kitan mo muna.
Wait muna, bago
Eddie.
mang bash.
Bago mang bash.
Maglalaban tayo dyan. So, cheers guys. This is what you call... Saan ka? Hindi kita.
Kita. Yan.
Ano ba to? Browas... Ano ba ito?
Mm.
Browas Chumenolin?
Yan ang gustong pagkain. Ni adobo. Lagi pinapost niya. Yan yung breakfast niya.
So, eto, peke naman to sa danog lang to. Masarap yung sa atin. Kasi condense yung nakaibabaw nun eh. Tsaka mamon talaga. Pagkain ang bungay. Chocolate na, may chocolate pa na Godiva. Ganyan po tayo ka-social guys.
Sana all. Chocolate drink na. May Godiva pa. 85% pala ito cacao.
Yan, tapang.
Dapat ito nilalagay sa Sangburado. 85% cacao eh. magpo-post ka, unboxing, Godiva chocolate. Tapos pagbukas mo, walang laman. Pag matara yun ang mga mababait.
Korokong kangkong.
So yun ang pinapalabas mo, kailangan putaray. So kung kangkong.
Bumalik-balik.
Pero meron tayo ng doktor ko. Ayun, nakatuod pa pala ako. Ang bagong ano ko. Gawa pa pala ako title.
Anong nilalaro niya ni MG? MG Buat?
Yung subuat gameplay. Ay. From the bottom of my heart, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad. Tapos,
Hindi na crunchy.
gawa ko ng title.
Yung biskuit.
Hindi na. Ayun. Gawa ako ng title.
May kumukha ka doon artista.
Bakit di ko kilala si Lotus Key?
Parang ano yun, pang horror ah. Shake, rattle, and roll ba yan?
Thank you, Daday. Salamat.
Sino dinikita niya? Ako?
Siyempre, kung nakapin.
Okay.
Dafoday, channel mo din ba yan, Puka? Puka, channel mo din si Dafoday, Puka? Wait lang, sayawan. Ano ang title ko? Wait lang, hindi ko alam ito title ko. Tingnan ko muna ako ng title. Tikang ka. Naka muna tayo ng title ng ano, ng video. Tinuruan ako ni Tikat ng paano gumawa ng ano.
Osh.
Ang kanta. Hindi naluluma. Throwback 70. Sounds on. Cha-cha-cha. Thank you, Eddie.
Nag-ano na din ako.
Thank you. Mamaya kita balikan, Eddie. Don't worry. Christmas songs, non-stop dance. Pasko sa Pinas, viral music.
Technique kasi dyan. Para pag nag-search yung tao ng Christmas song, kung ano yung top, yun ang gayahin mo.
Top.
Search ka ng top.
Christmas.
Okay, Christmas song mismo. Para kung ano yung unang lalabas, yun na yun.
Christmas. Kasi gagayahin ko lang yung title.
Ano talaga yun, ha?
Doorbell?
Ha?
May doorbell? Narinig ko
Si
pa
Janet
ako
may doorbell. Hindi ko alam kung ano, wala kasi akong sound. Hindi ko alam kung nakakatawa tong content niya na to. Bahala na. Yung mga dumikit-dikit na din po.
Grabe yung ano, oh. Yung gawa ng Jose Marichan, ano? Jose Marichan upload.
Hoy, Eddie na bali.
May nagdadabog daw sa likod, Janet.
Sinubscribe kita ha. I-subscribe back mo ako.
Dabog mode. Dabog mode ka daw, Net.
Sana all may snow. Ang lupit, naka-short, may snow.
Yes, po, Christmas na lang. Timing. Na, pinagad mo rong timing ka lang ah. Kasamahan. Wala mo ng ano ko. On debo. Na debo door? Wala naman yung itsura del para la kusina area debo.
Biskotso. Biskotso to, di ba? Biskotso.
Paano rin biskotso yan?
O ano pala?
Hindi ko alam.
Biskotso to. Biskotso. Biskotsyong peke.
Oh.
The boss is here. I am raising Leila's wages to 4,800,100 Saudi real.
Wow, Cindy.
Is that for real?
I wish that's true, Cindy. I wish it to be true. All I want, I'm actually at my boss' house, Cindy. We are waiting for my boss to finish her
Chai.
tea. All I want for Christmas is you, baby. Okay, yes. Kasi for 7, butang kwento. Ang 5 lang din yung utang. Oh, Diyos ko Lord. For 7 na naman daw ang babayaran ko.
Nakakita ka ba ng bell sa area mo?
Hindi.
Bell na isa?
Wala nga. Anong kulay?
Puti.
Wala.
Ama kung saan nilalagay.
Bakit ba siya nakikibel din?
May bell sa
Baka nasa kwarto.
niya. Wala nga. Kahapon nga kasi di ba nung bumaba siya?
Mm.
Di ba
Wala.
nag-bell siya sa sarili niya?
Wala akong nakita. Nasaan yan? Ay,
Jadi make up, sabi yun. Pressure, sabi yun. In-house.
Sino gayot? It's not important. El importante ang exam, hindi ang birthday.
Mahal ka rin. Kami ito lang. May birthday mo yun ako. Regalo ng birthday. Ayan. Mahal ako. Tapos mo yung iba vlog.
Sige, bye. Tumawa pala maningil. Yung kulay. Chris. Ayun na ba yan? Itang doktora mo edit ako.
Ligpit pa yan. Tentihan.
Christmas. Ito, kapitan natin ang kulay. Yellow, hindi pwede yellow, hindi pwede black. Kaya natin yan. Kulay. Pink. Yung kailangan ko. Sticker. Dancing. Santa. 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 Okay. So, save. Tapos, edit, files. All I want for Christmas is you. Upload. Video. Screenshot lang ako. Video. Specific. Ping ana-ana. Thank you.
Tapos ka na maglaba? Tapos na kayo maglaba?
RM, salamat RM. Dito na ako sa bahay ng boss ko. Magpapasyente pa ako. Nag-edit pa ako. Nag-edit. Tawag na ako. I'm here, Dr.
Comment lang ako.
1 minute doktora.
She's ending na.
Hindi ko hindi. Ano ko lang. Mag-comment lang ako, I'm working. Coming, doktora. I'm here. There.
Okay.
It's from here. The nuts here, doctor.
Why not giving me? Go tell her mama. Why not giving me?
The nuts. From Madam Latifa.
You also want to exercise, sugar? Fine. Come. Take this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128, 1
with CNN, Damascus. For the latest CNN, so of the extraordinary talking about the fact that rebels had taken over the second largest city of Aleppo, then they took over Hama, then they were on their way to Homs, and we all knew that they would eventually go for Damascus, but the fact that Bashar al-Assad fell about 10 days, less than 2 weeks after they first took over Aleppo is incredible. Just explain to us how this happened so quickly. Rebels have been trying to take over and topple Assad for more than a decade.
Yes, and it's taken everybody by surprise. Of course, there are many experts around the world who cover Syria, and they are shocked by the sheer speed of what has happened. Now, it did, as you say, just take a matter of days. In fact, just on the weekend, we heard from the Biden administration saying Damascus could fall within days. It actually took hours. So there was no one that was predicting that this was going to be quite as swift as it was. Of course, the question now is, what does come next? The fact that it has been so swift leaves somewhat of a vacuum to be able to have the organisation in place already once Assad had left. Now, there is believed to have been some kind of organisation behind the scenes. We know there has been cooperation between these anti-Assad groups who have, in their words, liberated Syria, liberated Damascus. But of course, the difficult task now is to bring those groups together and to bring it under a transitional format. Now, of course, HTS is the most prominent group of all of that, but there are many other groups, some with different ideologies, some with different strengths in different parts of the country. Turkish-backed, US-backed, another group which Turkey considers to be full of PKK, which they believe is a terrorist organisation. So now comes the intensely complex process of trying to bring these groups together into some kind of transitional format. Of course, they were all united by a common enemy, by Assad. They were united by a common goal to topple Assad. Now that has happened, it is a very different matter. We heard, for example, from John Kirby from the Biden administration in the United States, speaking to CNN, and he was asked quite bluntly who is running Syria. And he said it's an open question and that this is a discussion now that these groups are having among themselves. So it will be very interesting to see the coming hours, the coming days, and what kind of format this transition will take. So,
the question of who is running Syria, as you point out, John Kirby said, is a question, this, the man who wants to run Syria, of course, the head of HTS, Abu Mohammed al-Talibani. Can you just talk to us a bit more about who he is and his background?
Well, he is a man who currently has a $10 million bounty on his head. He is part of HTS, which in its form was affiliated with Al-Qaeda. It was affiliated with ISIS. Now, he has since said that he broke with those ideologies, that he disagreed with those ideologies, and then formed a different group and is for example, 10 years ago. Now, this group has also been branded a terrorist organisation by the United States. These are all titles and bounties on heads that will have to be seriously looked at now, given the fact he is considered one of the main protagonists in the current state of affairs in Syria. Now, Jemana Karachi spoke to him exclusively before he came into Damascus, and he was insistent that he should not be judged by these titles, saying that they were titles. He wants to be judged by his deeds, and that's what we're also hearing from the Biden administration, for example, that he should be judged on his deeds, not his words. But we're hearing his words so far are what the United States wants to hear. We've heard from Saudi Arabia, for example, that the steps that have been taken so far, they agree with. So certainly the words that are being spoken by Al-Jalani, for example, this is a victory for all of Syria, that this this is for the whole nation. It is a diverse population. There are concerns about some of the minorities being left out, being persecuted, and certainly what we're hearing publicly from this man is that that's simply not going to happen. But as everyone says, the words are one thing, the deeds are what really matters. So it is a case of waiting and seeing what emerges from this very uncertain time, but of course a time of great celebration.
إنجاز أصلنا أو شيء زي كده.
Well, I was
عشان
an
محمد إني أو أسماء المساعد
US State
بتاعه
Department
عشان
and
تحضر المكان يعني بحيث إن
thank you so much for being with us. I'm not sure if you heard a lot of or even a good part of what Paula Hancock said. What did you say? Great. So she was talking about the fact that there are so many rebel groups, of course, in Syria, and up until now they've been united by a common enemy, a common goal, and that is the toppling of Bashar. To bring all this sort of all these different on the same sheet, so to speak.
No, thank you for that. That's obviously one of the most important things that is taking fighting groups as well as some of the political opposition groups that have been around in Syria. They are in conversations, and so far so good in the sense of their statements. There's been assurances to the minority groups, the Christian community, the Kurdish communities, even to some of the neighboring countries, Jordan, Iraq, and the deeds have been quite pleasant, and I myself have been very apprehensive about this phase if and when it ever comes. And you're seeing that existing ministers who did not flee like Assad did have been treated humanely, and some actually have been asked to manage the affairs during this transition period while new names and faces emerge, obviously. I think what's going to be important is the process itself. Beyond it being semi-orderly and hopefully peaceful, how representative and dare I say democratic or inclusive is it going to be? And is it going to be dominated, for example, by Tahrir Sham and Mr. Jawani, or by a more representative cross-section of Syrian society, civil society, ethnic and religious minorities, as well as rank-and-file members of the bureaucracy who perhaps have not been responsible for the horrors and the atrocities of the Syrian regime. That itself is worth watching, and it will tell us a lot about where Syria is heading.
And that is a big question, and also another big question is, of course, whether or not Mohammed al-Jalani can actually govern. I mean, he's saying the right things, he's doing the right things, as you pointed out, just in terms of distancing himself from HTS's roots, HTS's jihadist roots, just in terms of separating himself from Al-Qaeda. Obviously, he has ambitions to govern in a sort of civil and respectful way, despite obviously a terrorist route in terms of HTS. Just walk us through how difficult that is going to be from a practical perspective.
It's going to be difficult, but it's not impossible. I mean, I have issues for the U.S. government, and particularly counter ISIS campaign. And what we're seeing here is something different. And I understand that this is difficult for us in the post 9/11 era to grapple with it. But it's different. A few years ago, Jawani and HTS were very clear in communicating that although they have roots and had roots with Al-Qaeda, that's no longer the case, and that their focus is strictly on removing the Bashar al-Assad regime. They obviously have governance ambitions. That's what they've been doing in the corner of Syria where they have been for a number of years in the province. And I'm sure they would like to be part of, if not dominating, a future Syrian government. And that's, again, I think that's fair as long as it is in a politically acceptable representative process. Whether they emerge as the dominant group or not to be seen. But I can assure you that Syria is a very diverse, complicated place. And I know that at least the rebel leadership that has made it so far all the way to Damascus does not want to squander that. And we're seeing some hopeful signs in terms of not only their rhetoric, but their actions. We've seen members of the Christian community, including the religious establishment, not only being engaged, but provided assurances of the again, I think we have a long road ahead. And here, I think the neighborhood, the Arab states, Turkey, and to some degree, perhaps the United States and the European allies, need to engage in a sober, pragmatic way, but also, and I want to add this, the bakeries are not running in Syria. There's no cellular reception. There are questions regarding just the provision of basic services, and we all know if the current group of leaders, whoever they may be on the ground, are unable to deliver for their people in these critical weeks and months, you're going to have chaos, you're going to have revolt, you're going to have a break in general order, which could undo everything we are seeing. So it's very critical right now that, although we have concerns about these groups, that we provide some assistance immediately.
And to your earlier point, just in terms of HTS's ambitions for governance, we're just getting word that Syria's rulers, aka the rebels, are declaring amnesty for all conscripted soldiers, to your exact point. My other question is, obviously we have touched on the sort of divergent interests of the rebel groups within Syria. When it comes to the groups outside of Syria, and you touched on this briefly, but I want to get you to expand on this. Turkey, the United States, for example, both NATO members, they're both celebrating the fall of Bashar al-Assad. But when it comes to how both of those countries view the Kurds, for example, in northern Syria, they view them very, very differently. How does that unfold going forward, do you think?
That's absolutely going to be the next big test beyond an intra-rebel, situation that we just discussed. The next big question is going to be, what does the new emerging Syrian government and its armed groups are going to deal, and how are they going to deal with the U.S.-backed Syrian Democratic Forces? Look, Turkey has made no secret of its discomfort and quite disdain of the Syrian Democratic Forces. They wish them not to exist, or at least to be moved away even further from their borders with Syria. You're going to see a lot of discussions between the Americans and the Turks on this issue. And there are slight hopeful indications that if you look at northern Aleppo, the Turkish-backed groups ended up negotiating the departure of a group affiliated with the Syrian Democratic Forces, the YPG, more or less peacefully. And I think that's a decent model for at least dialogue, as well as coming up with new arrangements that are acceptable to all parties. That's going to be a very difficult, challenging piece. But look, Syria is no longer under Assad. So the oil and natural gas that the Syrian Democratic Forces are sitting on and have been selling for a number of years is really, it's going to be required for the reconstruction of Syria. And I know that there are discussions about this as well. And the priority needs to be on resolving this peacefully. The last thing we need is to see the Turkish-backed groups of HTS fighting with the SDF in this critical moment, or God forbid for Turkey to be sending its troops, or to be at odds, or even confronting the United States itself. So it's a very delicate period, but I trust that both Turkey and the United States, whether under the Biden or the Trump administration, are prioritizing this discussion, and I'm cautiously optimistic.
I'll say I believe that there needs to be optimistic. Thank you so much. Obviously, we'll see what happens over the coming months. Thank you. Right, Iran's foreign ministry is weighing in on the unfolding events in Syria. Iran, a key backer of Assad, says it will respect Syria's sovereignty and territorial integrity, but not without some caveats.
Interaction with the group that took over Syria will depend on their behavior, on what policy will they adopt against the Islamic Republic of Iran, what policy will they have against the Syrian Shiites, what will be the distance between them and the Zionist regime, what will be the distance between them and the terrorist groups, and how will they behave.
Meantime, the Iranian ambassador to Syria warns that fallout from the collapse of Assad's regime could spark a conflict involving regional countries and Turkey that will be beyond American.
We just send a message.
Israel says it's taken preemptive measures to stop ordered troops to seize the buffer zone that separates the Israeli-occupied Golan Heights from the rest of Syria. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu went to the Golan Heights Sunday, and his press office released this statement.
This is a historic day for the Middle East. The collapse of the Assad regime, the tyranny in Damascus offers great opportunity, but also is fraught with significant dangers. One of them is the collapse of the Separation of Forces Agreement from 1974 between Israel and Syria. This agreement
affect hundreds of thousands of people who have their applications granted, and certainly it affects the large numbers of Syrians who have now got German citizenship, because a lot of those people came almost 10 years ago, and many are extremely well integrated, learned German, got jobs, set up families, and have got German citizenship. So it only affects the 47,000 whose application is pending, but of course it also affects the Syrians who want to file an application for asylum, because the situation going forward is very unclear whether the people coming from Syria would in the future request asylum. There's a big question mark around that as well.
And seeing those things of celebration in Berlin, Paris, London, many other locations, I suppose it's interesting to
هم القطة لأنهم عملوا من الصباح الباكر إلى وقت متأخر في الليل. هنا الإمكانات المتاحة يعني لدرجة أن جهاز الأشعة البسيط يعني الإكس راي الموجود بمشفى دمشق خرج عن الخدمة، وأمامنا اليوم جهاز أشعة أطفال في المشفى من مستودعات وزارة الصحة.
هل هناك نقص في الكوادر الطبية، في الأجهزة، في المخزون الدوائي أيضا معالي الوزير؟ أنك تعلم بأن هذه المرحلة
الكادر الطبي
ممكن نواجه فيها أي مفاجآت.
واجد على رأس عليه هناك نقص طبعا. السبب انه في اطباء يعني نظام مناوبات، كان هناك مناوبين في يوم العصر يوم السبت، فهناك مناوبين، المناوبين هذول اللي كثير تعبوا لانه الاطباء الاخرين والكادر اللي موجود ببيته بسبب التنظيمات الخفيه من حضور.
Effectively positioning Israeli troops between the communities here in the Golan Heights and those newly victorious Syrian rebels. So, as you can see, this gate is open at the moment, and we expect that Israeli troops will continue.
Sam, FYI, I'm not that good, Mom. You guys are on your own. Anything there? Oh, that's me. I think everything looks good. There's really no major health concerns. We didn't see any parasites. We're gonna put her back in her kennel. I'll give Jeff a call, let her know she gets something that'll help take care of her. I'm really happy. I think this hopefully is going to be a great outcome for this baby. They will get to rehab and ultimately be released back into the wild. Really blossom.
We are about to see the decimals. Sounds fun. Charlie and I are going to head out to Kenny Fiedler's today. We're going to do a breeding sounds exam on his foals, see if they're ready to do their job.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Focus your direction. 8, 9, 10, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9. And 1. A minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, push. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Rest. Are you ready? Cross. More fun, it's very strong. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rest. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Excuse me, just had a secretary.
What, please?
Of course, I just wanted to say thank you for the function.
Oh, thank my wife, she's still.
الآن أحسن يعني لسه ما شوية بسيط عشان البحر.
No, 5 and then 10. Just make 1. You're very good, no problem. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No thinking.
من ده اللي بيتكلم عليه راشد ولا حاجة تاني؟ لا لسه لسه يوم الأحد هتقعدوا معاه. لا بكرة يا رب هتقعدوا معاه الساعة 10:30 وجايين تقعدوا مع الناس دول. طبعا أنا عارف بس ده لسه ما جبناش ما عندنا تفاصيل عشان نقول خالد عليه هيدفع ازاي لأن أكبر مشكلة في الحاجات بتاع جهات التموين ديت إنهم لما بياخدوا البيمنت ذاك
الاقساط بياخدوا على كامل القرض الى اخر قسط. مش موضوع ان احنا ندهك، يعني موضوع ان احنا في وضع اسوء، ان احنا لو خدنا 45 ندفعوا 90 مثلا، حرام. لا تدفعي لا هو حسب النظام فيهم، يعني هم كلهم كده. اول قسط مثلا 5 مليون يبقى فاضل 40، تدفع الارباح بتاعتهم على 40، لا تدفع على 45. لما يبقى فاضل 5 تدفع برضك على 45. هذه المصيبه، ما معه تناقصي، لا تدفع باستمرار. خلاص. على كل حال خلينا نشوفهم بكره. واحنا مره بتاع البنك العربي وصل الى مرحله يعني خلاص المفروض العقود جايه الاسبوع ده، بكره بعده، يعني ان شاء الله. انتوا ليه عاوزينها بدري يعني؟ زي ايه؟ ايه اللي ايرجنت مزنوقين فيه؟ الأجانب ولا السعوديين؟ على كل حال خلينا نشوف من هنا ل 10 أيام اللي جايين نشوف الأمور هتمشي ازاي. يا نوران أنا قلت لهم من يوم ما رفع القضية انهوا العقد. لا مش واحد، من يوم ما رفع القضية من 4 شهور قلت لهم انهوا العقد. إيه؟ ما تقدرش. طب خلاص يبقى بكره قول لهم يعني انا ليه ما قالوليش ان احنا ما نهوش؟ انا عايش بوهم انه اتنهى وان انا كلمتي نفذت. كنا لغايه دلوقتي ما بتنفذش دي مأساة، او ما حدش قال لي. كان المفروض يقولوا لي كده، يقولوا لي انا عارف. لكن من نفسهم يعملوا قرار ويدخلوا نفسنا في ليه بروبلم. فخلاص هو ما هو عشان ده برضك الغلط بتاع احنا على كل حال. موضوع رشد ده موضوع ثاني. انا يعني ننهيه بكره اولا. انه العقد ولا هياخد شهرين ولا هياخد، يا ريت حتى الحكم اللي صدر ده هيتلغي كله ان شاء الله. بس ناخد داخل اللي كل ايه انه كل شيء بس. مش هينزل الا بعد الاستئناف. في الاستئناف هينتهي الموضوع تماما. بس انتوا يعني ما تشغلوا بالكم واحد. بس المهم ان هو بكره، وعاوز اعرف مين اللي ما نفذش القرار. ليه؟ يعني ما هو من حقه. المفروض يقول لي انا ان انا مش هنفذ عشان كذا كذا. لا لا من يوم ده انا قايل للكل مش بس الرشد. واسمه ايه كمان رامي، كله عارفين. ما تأكله لن يحدث، بس انت كل ما هناك انه العقل. خلاص انه العقل وبعدين نشوف الباقي. نعم. طيب خير. انا الحقيقه ما فيش حد في بالي عاوز يمشي الا اللي احنا قررنا. مين؟ علي. طب علي هي تجديد عقدها امتى؟ ما كملتش السنه لسه. كان لسه من 3 اسابيع كان نيكولاس بيقول لنا عاوزين نخليها سنه ثانيه عشان مش عارف ايه وايه كان هو اللي قال لي كده. لا بس هو اللي قال لي ان احنا عاوزين 1 year more because of وقعد عاملين لي 10 اسباب هنا الجمعه. لا مش ما هو احنا لوحدنا بقى النظام كله. خلاص خلينا بس ننهي العقد بتاع احمد بكره وسيب الباقي ان شاء الله. مع السلامه.
princess. 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, go to the side. Okay, go to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest. You do 5 more? Okay. Wait. No, I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is already my exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hurry up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Where's the next one? Dr. Rex, I really need to run to the bathroom. My brother is full.
Oh, she's awake. Sabi mo siya. Tamo, Ginger. She's ready.
خلصتي؟
لسه شوي.
How did you sleep? Not very well. Nice country. You ready? How do you feel? A little stiff, just slowly. I'll make some tea. Squeeze mine. Good. Go ahead, Michelle.
Excuse me?
You're late. Are you in a rush? But busy woman. I should be back at 10. Okay. Hello, Lenny. I'm my beauty.
Tonight, I'll crack the pasta. And present my niece, Dominica Igorova, the Medusa of Value Trends in the Arts. If there is ever anything I can do for you, don't hesitate to ask.
Hindi ko siya subscriber.
At hindi ko siya ipapasubscribe sa akin.
Palas. Ay, mamaya siya lang hati. Sir.
تيجي من سجول على طول بالدكتورة؟
عشان أنا موجود في الروضة بعدين خلاص قريب 5:30 كسارة أنا رو مكتب بعدين ارجع
صح
أنا اتصل صبري أنا أقول خلاص صبري أنا في الروضة دحين أنا تأكد اليوم خلاص أنا أروح بيت دكتور على طول أنا قال إمام وديانا بعدين أقول إمام خلاص رجع كله أقرأ أنا خلاص بعدين أنا أروح
ايوه احسن شيء كده لو
مو مشكلة لما أنا هنا في الروضة
ايوه
إذا ما في الروضة أنا أرجع بيت مكتب بس خلاص بداية أنا مشغولة دايما أنا مشغول خلاص أنا أروح على طول إذا بدري أنا إيش سوي هنا استنى بدري خلاص دكتورة خلاص على 6 بعدين اشرب شوية شاي 6:15 خلاص 6:20 خلاص يتصل أنا اطلع فوق لازم شاي قبل رياضة مع دكتور الفن